I have healed probably 30 or 40 women of cystic acne with just this one easy lifestyle change. And I used to have really extreme acne over my whole face, but especially here. And I healed myself. My skin, I've still got a few scars, but it's not too bad. And I just use this one trick. And you might notice that I have a couple of pimples here. These are the only pimples I've had this year, and it's because I cracked our water filter and I'm waiting for the new one to come. So whenever you have any acne here, it's hormonal. In Ayurveda, it's due to kapha, excess earth and water. But you need to get rid of fluoride. Get rid of it in your water, any dental care that you have. Just make that change and see what happens. There's a lot of wacko stuff about fluoride, but it absolutely affects your hormones, it affects your endocrine system, and you'll see it happening here.
2 ways that I love using bananas. Hi, my name is Priya and I eat bananas and then I rub the skin on my face. This helps brighten my skin and reduce acne scarring. Bananas are really cool. They're high in potassium, vitamin A, C, E, B vitamins, zinc, and amino acids.
So when it comes to dark spots, you can treat this 2 ways. Number 1, topical solutions, which is mainly used to target severe hyperpigmentation. And number 2, the natural route, which is mainly used to target minor acne. Now, when it comes to severe hyperpigmentation, like in that previous video that you guys seen, I had to go to a dermatologist to first get it under control. The main reason why people say that acne takes a long time to heal, or acne is a long journey or whatever, is probably because you're using the wrong products, you're eating the wrong foods, or you're just not very careful about what comes in contact with your skin. Now, in the beginning, when my acne was extremely bad, I did go see a dermatologist and they prescribed me Retin A 0.05 treatment for my dark spots. It took about a month for me to see results. Now, if you're not able to get in with a dermatologist, I highly suggest this product right here. Listen, I'm going to drop their website down below, but you guys can do your own research too. But this right here, it works like it's holy grail. If you're not able to get in with a dermatologist, that's like my second option for you guys. Now, for the natural route, my favorite, vitamin E. This capsule is almost empty because I've been using it, but I would literally poke a hole in one of these capsules and I apply it all over my face before I go to bed. And another natural route of mine is this mask. So I will mix turmeric, honey, a little bit of lemon, and plain non-fat yogurt. And I do this 3 days out of the week, like every other day, switching up. And it targets everything that it needs to target, clearly. So yeah, these are all of my dark spot tips. I know that it's really hard trying to get rid of dark marks, but these work like holy grail and you'll see results in no time. Trust me. And don't focus on trying to rush results. Focus on being consistent, because when you're consistent with it, the results automatically follows and it'll happen in no time. And another thing that can help with dark marks is sunscreen. I personally use Urban Skin RX. This it has other active ingredients in it. You guys can do your research, but listen, use sunscreen in the daytime because the sun rays, I don't really know. Just use sunscreen, please. Use sunscreen. Do the research. I can't put it in words right now, I'm running out of time, but y'all, use sunscreen, please. It will protect your skin and from your dark marks getting darker. Bye.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today I'm gonna share with you guys how I cleared my face from pimples. For so many years I've been battling with acne, you know, it was my biggest problem and I was so obsessed with my face. But alhamdulillah, some people want to know what I did. The secret is I use aloe vera products. And the aloe vera product that I use here is the soap, the jelly, and the propolis cream. Those are things that you apply in the outside. In the inside, what I use is the natural antibiotic and our yellow gel. Our natural antibiotic is garlic, thyme, and yellow gel. Those are the products that I use, because sometimes these pimples that you see, they're not only on our faces, they're inside our digestive system. Those are signs that our body is speaking to us, telling us that something is going on. So you have to purify, detoxify your system in the.
This video is primarily on the scarring that can occur after you get acne. If you're going to use vitamin E oil on your face, I would highly recommend going with some organic brand, hexane-free. Go high quality. Now, I don't have any brand that I recommend. You're going to have to do that research. But vitamin E has a really significant effect on fibrosis, breaking down scar tissue. Now, the studies that I looked at relate more for cirrhosis of the liver, but I have personally observed quite a few people experience positive results using vitamin E on their scars, including acne scars, because vitamin E is a very powerful antioxidant. It's fat soluble, so it goes into the skin. It's an anti-inflammatory. It can break down scar tissue. It can even help certain wrinkles on your skin. So this is what I would recommend doing. I would take some vitamin E, rub it into the skin for about 1 or 2 minutes right before you go to bed. I would do that every single night for about 2 to 3 weeks, and you should see some breakdown of that scar tissue. Now, if you combine this with healthy keto and intermittent fasting and periodic prolonged fasting, I think you're going to even get better results, because if you're consuming a lot of carbs in your diet, that is going to block the effect of vitamin E, and it's going to make your skin age a lot faster. When you do fasting, especially prolonged fasting, your body goes through this thing called autophagy, where you're recycling old damaged protein. So the body will start to clear out the old dead cells and replace it with the new. So it's a really good anti-aging action. Now, when you do prolonged fasting, I would suggest you would do this every 2 weeks or each month, where you're fasting for at least 72 hours, even longer, to see the maximum benefit.
This compound can help fight 2 very common causes of acne: inflammation and bacteria. We all have bacteria on our skin, but certain microbes combined with inflammation, dead skin cells, and oil buildup can cause acne and make it worse. Not only is curcumin anti-inflammatory, but it's also antimicrobial, meaning it can help fight acne-causing bacteria. My favorite way to take this is these capsules from NatureWise. This is the most premium and bioavailable form of this that you're gonna find.
This is one of the best tricks to control hormonal acne. It's all natural, super easy to take, and is not a medication. This trick and a healthy diet is by far the best way that's controlled my hormonal acne. All it is spearmint tea. It's been researched that spearmint tea is highly anti-inflammatory and kills acne-causing bacteria. It can also regulate your hormones so that you don't produce a lot of oil. Drink at least a cup for a whole month and you'll definitely see results. I usually like to buy mine on Amazon because it's always cheapest. Try taking it right before bed with raw honey. It's so good. Hope this helps you.
How I naturally manage my hormonal acne. Just for some context, this is what my skin used to look like about a year ago. Not ideal. When you're experiencing hormonal acne, the problem isn't directly on the skin. Obviously, that is the result, but everything comes from within, and that is how I manage my hormonal acne, by lifestyle choices, diet, and with a good skincare routine. The first thing I would suggest would to be cut out junk food, deep fried food, and dairy if you can. Keep in mind, I am living a plant-based lifestyle, but that's totally fine if you're not. I would just try avoid foods that can cause inflammation. Try to eat clean as much as you can, lots of greens, and drink a fuck ton of water. Go get a blood test. If you are experiencing hormonal acne, there could be imbalances with your hormones, so getting a blood test can show you what you might need to supplement. Niacinamide and retinol. I really started seeing a difference when I started using niacinamide. I use it every single night, but keep in mind, you will break out before it gets better. It took my skin about 3 weeks of actually breaking out a bit more before my skin got clear, but once I did start seeing results, I really started seeing results. Try your best to manage stress and anxiety. I know when you have imbalances in your hormones, obviously there can be imbalances in your mood. I definitely experienced that. I would experience waves of depression, and during these emotions, I would break out. So stress directly impacts your skin. So try to find things that relax you, that make you happy, and do them often. Read books and educate yourself on why this is happening. When I first started experiencing this, I literally listened to every audiobook under the sun. I'll put some in the comments of ones that I recommend. Personally, I went on the pill when I was 15 and I stayed on it for 4 years until I kind of came to the conclusion that I wanted to live a more natural life. And that's when everything went downhill and I couldn't understand why. I feel like a lot of women blindly just accept going on the pill because that is what the doctor suggests. So of course we're going to trust our doctor, I get it. But we do have our own choice and we should be informed in our choices. So please educate yourself on what the pill does and why you might be experiencing these hormonal imbalances. But please don't lose hope. The pill is not the only answer. I'll be honest, I went back and forth. When I decided to go off the pill, I broke out. I stayed that way for months and I was like, I can't deal with this. So I went back on the pill and I did that like 2 more times. And it didn't even help. My body was just confused. But now we're here, we're good, we're so much better. Not perfect, but please don't lose hope.
Oh my god. Are you suffering from this? I hate this. Okay, I've never spoken on TikTok and I'm super nervous, but I really just want to tell y'all about hormonal acne. So here we go. Zinc. Zinc is something that I feel like a lot of you guys don't take into consideration when you're looking for your herbal route to figuring out hormonal acne. Zinc is a big anti-inflammatory, and sometimes the reason that people are breaking out is because their bodies and bloodstreams are depleted of zinc. So adding that back in can sometimes reduce up to 80, even 100% of your acne issues by taking this 3 times a day for 4 to 8 weeks to see biggest results. Okay, you need to start drinking a lot of celery. It has vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin B6, potassium. It is a superfood for your skin. With zinc and celery, I'm sure that you can make a tremendous improvement.
Did you know it's possible to have such flawless skin that you don't need foundation or concealer? Well, around a week ago, I stopped wearing foundation, concealer. I have no filter on this video, and it's all because of 2 natural ingredients. And I'm about to share another free recipe for your face. For this recipe, you need 90% DMSO gel, colloidal silver, an empty glass jar, and some measuring tools. DMSO is so powerful that it's used to heal racehorses' injuries, and it's also used to heal scars and can bring inflammation down. Make sure you wash your hands before making this recipe and your tools because DMSO carries things into your bloodstream, so we don't want dirty hands. You need 2 tablespoons and 1 teaspoon of colloidal silver into the jar. Now add half a teaspoon of DMSO into the jar. Mix well until it's a little bit thicker. Wash your face with a non-toxic face wash. Then use colloidal silver as a toner, and then get a new cotton round and dip it into the mixture and then put it all over your face and let it dry for 20 minutes. Like this video to save the recipe for later, and all the ingredients are linked in my bio in Amazon.
Whoa, you see this? Oh my god. This was in 2017, but I just want to show you how I cleared my cystic acne just using 1 ingredient, and I know for a fact it's gonna help every skin tone, every skin color, man, woman. It's gonna help you out, I promise. Right, so I turned the beauty filter off. I just want you to see there's still some little stuff, but That's just little compared to what that picture was. So what I use is apple cider vinegar. Make sure it says with the mother. This one, or you can use any other brand, it's fine, but this one worked so good for me. And what I did was I drank a little bit like this with this much water every single day for 3 years consecutively, and it honestly cleared up my acne. Also, it made my skin glow, it made my hair stronger, and it made me taste good, if you know what I mean. But give this a shot if you have cystic acne, and I promise you it's gonna work.